Hello and welcome. This is Gunner, and we're back with some more Neo Scavenger. So we find ourselves outside the Detroit Savings Bank, and we're going to wait until the teller leaves. So we're going to go ahead and do that. You find a position with a good vantage point and stare at the booth like a psycho for a while. The booth doesn't garner a lot of foot traffic, which might explain why there are so few of them around town. As you're waiting, you think she spots you, but you can't be sure. Waiting a bit longer, she starts talking on her mobile and glances your way, looking down again when she sees you. It appears you've been made. As you hurry down the sidewalk, faint sirens can be heard echoing through the canyon of skyscrapers. Okay, well, apparently that's not something that we can pull off. Because we're dumb. Alright. I guess you need... honestly, to be honest... I think to do the things with the Detroit Savings Banks, you have to have a certain set of skills. I think you have to probably have hiding so that you can hide and wait for her. And you probably have to have hacking to be able to access the terminal. And I don't have either of those things, so I think either way, it's going to end in failure for me. So, for right now, there's not a whole lot I can do with the Detroit Savings Bank. And as a result, there's not a whole lot in the city that is worth my time. The Red Gnome is a place I can get food. I'm not really that hungry, and I can do that outside the city walls. There is also the Concrete Forest Apartments, but all that's there is a convenience store, which mostly sells junk I wouldn't be interested in. And I think that's about it. Of course, again, we have the Haggerty Health Clinic, but you need a ton of money to be able to do anything there. If I was sick... and I was sick a little while ago, then maybe it would be worth going there, and maybe we could alleviate whatever it was that was bothering me. As a matter of fact, we don't have a cut anymore, so let's go ahead and take that and put it back in our pack. And we'll add that to the stack over here. I'm now noticing, though, that I can't access my pockets for whatever reason in the medical area, so I should probably have anything that's going to be used for medical purposes outside of the pockets. So I'm going to go ahead and redistribute my inventory here. We'll put this back over here. Okay. So with that being said, let's go ahead and just leave. Merging with a line of people and vehicles, you make your way through the exit tunnel into the muddy tent city of the Sprawl. Alright, so what do I want to do at this point? Well, I don't really need to go anywhere. We could try and talk to Hatter again, see if he has a job for us. I don't think he's going to at this stage. Usually they make you wait a number of days before they give you another job here. And we've already transacted things with the junk market, so I really don't have anything to do there either. Let's go ahead and try and talk to Hatter nonetheless, though, and see what we can discover. So, contact him here. We just have to use this. You cross the muddy street toward the old flop house. See if Hatter's available. Asgard informs you that Hatter's on important business right now. You won't be back until tomorrow. Now, that is actually misleading because it doesn't necessarily mean he will be back tomorrow. Sometimes it takes a few days. So, all right. Well, as I said, I'm not that hungry, so I'm not going to waste money on the Last Chance Canteen, even though I'd probably just get something simple. I'm a little thirsty, but for now, I'm not going to worry about that. So what we're going to need to do is we're just going to need to venture out into the wild and start looting again. And honestly, we need to be far away from the city to do that. So let's get the heck out of here. Okay, so we're going to end our turn. I think I'm going to follow the coast for a while and just see what we find. There might not be anything interesting there, but we'll see. Oh, okay, it's slow going here. Okay, it is getting close to nighttime, but we'll go into the woods here and we will camp it out. Unless we find a better spot. So I'm going to hop on top of this hill here. Okay, we found a person. Let's go ahead and hop into this bit of woods. That would take all my actions, wouldn't it, though? We could go over and kill this guy, but I don't think he's armed with anything or carrying anything of interest. Doesn't look like he has a backpack. Looks like all he's carrying is possibly a sharpened stick. Not worth the expenditure of ammunition. Now, if he comes over to me and attacks me, then I think, yeah, we're going to want to deal with that. All right, well, I'm going to move into the woods here. It's possible we won't have very good light at this point. Oh, okay, we're all right. So first things first, let's go ahead and, I guess, scavenge the woods. So I'm going to use my botany. Ah, okay, not a very good chance of loot even at this point. And we can use our lighter to increase our chance, but you know what? I'm just going to do that. We do find some things, so that's good. It wasn't a complete waste. There's some water here, so that's good. We have edible berries. We have... Okay, so these are all edible. That's good. Mushrooms, edible. Okay, everything here is edible. That's good. So we'll have ourselves dinner, more or less. As a matter of fact, I'm just going to go ahead and dig into the berries here. And this will give us not only our hunger back, but a lot of our thirst back as well. Okay. I think that's good for now. We'll save the others for the morning. And I may want to drink some water. I'm not exactly sure. We'll have to see. For now, let's go ahead and start building up the camp. And first thing we're going to need... How's our bow doing? 70%? That's not too bad. How's our pistol doing? 98. So the pistol is pretty durable. Even though we're carrying it around, it's getting a little beat up. That's not too bad. Alright, so we're going to need our... Oh, actually, we're going to need to do this first. Get ourselves some sticks. And then we're going to need to make ourselves... I'll start with the fire. Usually what I start with. Okay, put that up there. Put this back. Either of these things. Okay. And that's fine for now. Keep that so we can make this. Okay, let's start setting up the camp here. But we don't want to be out in the open. Okay, I guess we will be out in the open because this is not a big enough campsite. That's kind of a bummer. But it is what it is. So, put that there. We'll put that there. We're going to need our sleeping bag. Okay, we're going to get really good sleep here, apparently. Not the best shelter. Okay, go back into our crafting and we'll make some traps if we can, which I can't because I have full bottles. So, I guess I will be drinking some water, as a matter of fact. I'm just double checking that these are sterilized water. Because we already got sick one time. Now, that could have just been what happens. You can never really guarantee that the water's fully clean. Okay, let's go ahead and make at least one noise trap. Okay. And that's going to be it for that. You'd still have some action points to craft with, and I'm thinking about just taking the water that's here and sterilizing it so that we can drink it, perhaps. Okay. I think that's all we need to do as far as setting up our camp. I mean, I would prefer having more noise traps than we have, but that would require me emptying out more of my bottles, which, you know, honestly isn't that big of a deal, but... Alright, I think that's pretty much it. I would prefer the shelter of the trees, but fortunately I don't think we're going to get that. Let's go ahead and hide our tracks, because we do have some time. Okay. Now we'll sleep. Now we know there's somebody in the area, so... Okay, we woke up. Let's go ahead and take a look at our camp. The fire is still there, so that's good. We'll take it, beat it down, and then we will fashion our... Oh, that was dumb. I didn't mean to beat it down entirely. All right, well, we'll craft ourselves up another fire. Whoops. Just meant to feed it sticks. It's been a little while since I've played, so I apologize if there's a little rough edges here and there. Let's go ahead and remove that, so we're just getting one fire. Okay, and we can go back to sleep, although we will be well rested here and not too much time. Okay, now it's nighttime. Let's check on our fire. Okay, it's still pretty good. This is where you need to beat down the fire to rebuild it, but if it's already small, you don't need to do that. That's why I got a little bit confused. All right, put that back. And go ahead and drink some of this water that's on the ground, although we could just put it in the bottle once we're done too. That's true. All right, let's go ahead and continue to sleep a little bit because we still can. Okay, we had trouble sleeping. Let's go ahead and beat the fire down and then rebuild it. Okay, that in there. Oh, somebody showed up. Okay, let's see what happened. All right. We're standing, so we don't have to get up. We do have to search, though. Okay, so we searched, and they must have left. So let's take a look at our camp here. Okay. We are going to need to rebuild that fire, keep it nice and high. If somebody's showing up, and that means they might come back. We'll put this back in there, and we'll try and sleep again. What happened to our... Oh. Did I Oh. I think I may have accidentally disassembled. Did they took my they took my noise trap. Because the bottle's gone, right? Oh, the bastards. Okay, so whoever came here took my noise trap and walked away. Interesting. Alright, well, I guess I'm gonna go ahead and they took the mushrooms too. Because those are gone. Okay, well, what I'm going to go ahead and do here then is I'm going to eat my ketchup packets, wherever they may be. Get some of the hunger taken care of that we have. And the water is gone too, so they must have picked up the noise trap and the water. Ugh, bastard. Alright, well, we're gonna go ahead and drink some of our water here. I don't think I'm gonna use all of it, though. Alright, so I'm out of bottle. It's not the end of the world, though. We can always get more bottles, but that is kind of annoying. Do we dare sleep again? They could come back, and I don't have a noise trap now. Alright, I will sleep, but it is a little risky doing this. Okay, we still have the option to sleep at this point. I'm going to continue to do so, but again, it is a little risky what I'm doing here. Okay, and then go back to camp, put that there, and we will sleep again. Okay, so we are finally awake. It is dawn. Let's get the things that we want here. And also dismantle our lean-to. I'm still a little bit bummed about the noise trap and the bottle. Well, the bottle is part of the noise trap, but... whoever did that makes me very unhappy. Okay, and the mushrooms were supposed to be part of our breakfast, and Punk took them away. Alright, well... you know one thing I never really even tried to do? Can you cook mushrooms in your saucepan or make soup or something? I almost wonder if that's something you can do. That'd be pretty interesting. All right, well, either way, it's now morning. I think we can start moving here. So the idea was to stay along the coast, so that's what I'm going to do. We'll hop on top of this hill and our turn. All right, I don't know if this is terrain I can walk on, but I guess we'll just go ahead and do it and hope that that is indeed the case. Okay, and the turn. Might be a little while before we get far enough away from the city. Okay, looks like we're going to have to go into woods here. for scavenging is really that good. We'll see if this scavenging is any good. All right, we're going to go to the crumbling apartment building. Okay, loot doesn't seem to be that bad. I'm going to use my lighter to try and increase that. And we'll see. Okay, we did find stuff. Unfortunately, it's not anything of, I think, use to us. But hey, it's there. Okay, well, let's go ahead and scavenge the other building because it is... seems that loot is decent enough lucrative. Okay. That's it for that turn. And now it's morning, so we can see a little bit better. Get up on top of this hill, go this way. And we'll keep going towards the coast. Kind of explore along the coast. Big open area here. Okay, that's going to be possibly a good place to scavenge. So let's go over that way. We have another thing right next to that we can scavenge. Lock storage shed we can't do anything with, but we can go to the abandoned mobile home. We use our lighter, or continue to. As long as we have 2, I see no reason not to. And we did alert. And it is our end of our turn, so... okay, let's move over. Scavenge here. Continue to use our lighter while we have 2. Oh, that's a lot of stuff. Let's go ahead and take a look at it. Pretty close to the same t-shirt. That is probably going to be a good upgrade for us. Looks like this one is the more beat up of the 2. So we're going to place that. And 82%, that's not quite good enough. So put that one on, and we'll put this one on. Okay. Put that back. We have another shoe. Can replace our bottle at this point. Rag shoe I have no interest in. Who wears short shorts? I don't think that's going to be irrelevant to us. Okay. Not bad. Let's do the other bit of scavenging here. Again, using our lighter. Looks like we found a pill bottle that has painkillers. It's only 1 pill, but that is worth taking. We have... I thought I saw ketchup packets, but I could be mistaken on what was in there. We have some small parts. I don't feel like we necessarily need that. Pebbles. Okay, nothing else really interesting here, I don't think. But hey, still good to get the pill bottle with the painkiller. It might come in handy at some time in the future. Alright, well, I think this is going to be a good point to go ahead and put a cut in the video. So I hope you guys have enjoyed. This is Meltsgunner, signing out.